Hello guys, today we're talking about a new update for the DJI Mini 3 Pro. This is a new remote controller update, and it's not been long, has it, since the last update. If you just cast your minds back a couple of videos ago, we saw app version 1.6.9, and in particular we saw a new remote control firmware update. And this update was fantastic because it solved all of the issues people were having. It solved some signal issues, it solved the issues with certain SD cards. The team did great, but there was one person in the corner who was responsible for the compass, and they completely screwed it up. Nevertheless, that person has gone. They're working for Hubsan now, don't worry about it. And the team have fixed the compass, allegedly, and pumped out a new remote controller update, which is version 01.01.0300. It's a large update, it's 850 megabytes. So go and update this if you've been having compass issues like I have discussed on the last couple of videos. So once you turn your drone on, you will get the prompt to go and install this. So it did take quite a while to install it. It is a large update, as I said, but once you've done this and you've got the prompt saying it's installed, we'll just look on the settings and we'll just see has anything else changed. So within the settings, it is still the same DJI Fly app. So this is 1.6.9. It's still the same aircraft firmware. This is solely a remote controller. So then people who have got the Mini 3 Pro with the remote controller screen, the RC version. So let's go and test this out to see, has this actually fixed the compass? So during this test, just look in the bottom left hand corner. This is where the compass, the attitude indicator, is located. And if you look here now, we're going to just turn the drone around. So you can see now that the drone is facing me directly, and you can see that now the compass is working spot on as it should. It is pointing directly at my location. So the drone in blue is pointing directly at where I am as the green dot. As I now fly backwards, you can see that it is still pointing perfectly at me in line. And this is great. Before, it was all over the place. And then if you just look now in the bottom left hand corner again, as I now turn that drone around, that blue kind of arrow now turns around to face the other direction. I am still pointing directly at the drone, as you can see where the green dot is. So it is working spot on. So well done, DJI. This has now been fixed, and I hope, Hubsan, you are happy with your new employee. So that's working great. So if we just turn the drone around now towards my location, you can see that blue arrow moves. So the compass working spot on. If I though turn around, so if I don't face the drone, so I'm now facing towards the sea, you can see now I've also changed on that compass. So as I move now back, so I am facing the drone, again that green dot is pointing directly at the drone. So this is so accurate. I don't think it's ever been this accurate. So well done for fixing this. This seems to be working great. Let's just test out just a couple of the features to make sure nothing has gone wrong. So just going through now some of the 4K 60, 4K 25, and then a couple of photos. So make sure you go and have fun with these. 4K 60 is great for slowing footage down, and anything that's fast moving is great for doing so. So this wind turbine here, we can slow it down, we can speed it up, slow it down again. It's a great effect. So I do encourage you to practice that as well. Spotlight mode in focus track is working great as well. It's quite hard on a wind turbine, but I've just actually dragged it around the base of the wind turbine, and it keeps it in focus and locked on all the time. So that's great as well. And in photos, let's just go and take a photo here. Then photos, I always encourage you to check and make sure that your gimbal calibration is correct. It is sometimes off, like this photo here. It is windy today, believe it or not, so that can have an effect. Go to control, go down to gimbal calibration, manual when you're in the air, and then just adjust the horizon either minus or plus, just so it looks pretty straight. That's why the grid lines are also good as well for getting lined up. We'll just take another photo there, and that's working great in photos. So overall, I am really impressed at just how fast DJI acknowledge any issues and then pump out another firmware really quick. If I go in my car, it's not going to be really accurate because of the magnetic interference. So now in the car, the compass isn't really correct. But as soon as I step out of the car or away from the car, it's now working spot on. So you might find that's probably because you're in a car or near something metal. You can still use the map as I showed you in the last couple of videos. You see this red line? that's the location back to me. So if you don't like using your compass and you want to use the map, you can still do that. But now you can also see your current location, your current position using the compass in the bottom left hand corner. And look here now, I'm going to turn around and you can see that that compass has adjusted, shows my new location on that compass. And as I turn back, so I'm now facing the drone, it's now changed as well. So spot on. Go and do this, go and update this. If you've had any compass issues, which a lot of people have, it's a fantastic update. This now, fingers crossed, is working brilliantly, and it's a great experience for everybody with the remote controller version. If you're on here, please like and subscribe this video. I'd be really appreciative. See you soon. Bye bye.